In this video, I'm ranking every single Robin to do they even qualify as a Robin to Batman's greatest success. So in last place, it is none other than Stephanie Brown. Now you may be wondering, who? Stephanie Brown, who even is that? And for good reason. She's never really been Robin in any mainstream work. She's either some form of Batgirl or spoiler, no, that's literally her name, and she's the on and off girlfriend of Tim Drake. Now, I personally like the character, but the disrespect, like she had to die and be revived again, and it's just messy. In second to last place, we have, Carrie Kelly. Now, what puts this Robin over Stephanie for me is the fact that she is in The Dark Knight Returns, which is just absolutely peak. Like, I prefer Stephanie to Carrie, but she's in Dark Knight Returns and, you know, that entire storyline is just one of the best Batman storylines there is, which is literally what gives her the edge. So look, this Robin's weapon is a slingshot. Who told Carrie that slingshots would work against the mutant leader who almost dismantled Batman right in front of her? Like, picture how brutal Gotham City is, and you have a hero using a slingshot against guns? But other than that, she's fearless. She basically just takes up the Robin mantle and Batman sees her and is impressed by her and ends up accepting her as Robin. Other than The Dark Knight Returns, which is like her only appearance, she also appears in that cancelled Gotham Knights show. But with that, we move on to fourth place, which goes to Damian Wayne. Now, believe it or not, this is the biological son of Batman. He had him when Talia al Ghul drugs him, and you don't want to know the rest. But he's pretty much pushed as the main Robin currently. If you've seen all the DC animated films, he's the only Robin, and they display him as the perfect reflection of a younger Bruce Wayne. He's trained by the League and has anger issues, he's arrogant, he works alone, that kind of thing. And Batman essentially has to be his father and connect with him, and he sends him to go learn teamwork with the Titans, which kind of works out. And he even has a relationship with Raven, which is pretty interesting. In other depictions such as Injustice, he's just extremely poorly written. He didn't learn or respect anything working under Batman taught him. He kills villains, he even kills Nightwing. And then he becomes Nightwing. Like, bro, what are we doing here? Now, since he was trained by the League of Assassins, his weapon of choice is a sword, which is pretty badass. But how does that work out? It would be pretty hard not to just slice through the villains, no? Okay, moving on to the top three, we have Tim Drake. Tim is basically Donatello. He's smart, he's intellectual, he's great at detective work. He's easily the most analytical Robin, which is probably also Batman's strongest trait, being the world's greatest detective. Now, the reason he's in third place is because it feels like DC just doesn't really know what to do with him. After he moved out of the Robin phase, he becomes Red Robin, then they change his superhero name to Drake. Like, I know he is currently being featured in the new 2025 run, which I'm hoping does him justice, finally, but he's just been so lost in comics as of late, which is why he's in third. Okay, second place, Jason Todd. Now, as Robin, he's probably lower than Stephanie because he doesn't really do much but get tortured and killed by the Joker. But as a Robin character, I guess, it starts with him stealing Batman's car wheels and then Batman sees that and takes him in. But the reason he's in second place is because, first of all, a Robin dying at the time was just crazy, but who he becomes after Robin is what we all love, the Red Hood. One of my favourite DC animated films is Under the Red Hood. It's just peak. Jensen Ackles voices him, and the emotion in the moments of him questioning why Batman didn't kill the Joker after his death was just such an interesting concept. But then of course they ruin him in recent iterations. Titans, he's just a complete moron. Gotham Knights, they turn him into the bulky guy with anger issues. And they also ruined his costume. Like, this costume was peak. But I love Red Hood because he becomes an anti-hero who goes after Batman. And the thing is, he knows who he is. He knows his weaknesses. He knows how he moves. Seeing them fight scenes and interactions, Red Hood, when he's done right in Under the Red Hood and even Arkham Knight, he's peak. But finally, in the number one position is the GOAT, Dick Grayson. I'm pretty sure everybody was expecting this, but he's the first Robin, the original. It feels like Dick just gets better and better. Pause. I haven't seen an iteration of Dick Grayson that's bad. Like, Titans was questionable, but it wasn't really that bad. He's still pretty cool. He's great in the Teen Titans, the Batman, comics, and he progresses from Robin to Nightwing. And Nightwing has been getting glazed by the DC community lately, and for good reason. He is becoming the centerpiece of the DC universe. He leads when Superman and Batman aren't available. He also reflects both Superman and Batman in his character and style. He has like the personality and charm of Superman and the dark costume and fighting style of Batman. He is definitely the best Robin.